shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet, don't get caught up and be heroic. They said I'm on savage shit, I'm not with that average shit. Came from the mud, my daddy came from them trenches. 24/7, my city stay with them sticks. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it.
I do own the rights to this song, though.
Yeah, you know it.
Fuck you, man.
I know scammer swipers checking in from this. Make it past 21, nigga, and that's a blessing. Shout out my grandmama praying like God bless her. I know my mama been stressing like God help her. Where I'm from, them bullies, they get bullied, Ronda Rousey. Boss nigga, can't you tell with no fake love, I know who got me. Been 1K before the deal, know them niggas how I feel. Steady running, chase a meal, ain't no switching up. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it. Before my cousin died, he knew a quiz was just gon' blow up, and I know it. And I know it.
What's up?
This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it.
These
Shit
jokes,
can get ratchet at
Put me
any
on
moment,
that.
yeah, you know it. This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know it.
Hella
But
gunshots.
if you step so I'ma blow it. This shit ain't about violence, but if you step so I'ma blow it. Hope you know it. I hope you know it. Humble shit took you a long way until they try you was crazy. Now it's
Episode what, 18 now?
18.
Episode 18.
Back to back, bitch.
Now this shit can get ratchet and it's going the hard way.
18 back to
This
back.
shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you know
Back
it.
to back.
This shit can get ratchet at any moment, yeah, you
Motherfuckers know
know
how to
it.
act.
And I
They got a
know
new
it.
spot and shit. Motherfuckers got a new
Told you,
spot.
new
They
studio.
try to do motherfucking
Told you.
podcasts every night.
New studio. New shit coming
Came
soon.
back
Something
to
coming
back.
great. You know what I'm talking about?
Time out. Time out.
Remember we niggas used to say that?
Time out. You know
Hey,
time
Albert.
Time back.
Hey, man, these jokes, episode 18, bars, white boy.
Yeah.
Wonka wonka.
Wonka wonka. Whole lot of it.
Albert done made it to motherfucking show number, what, this is second
Second.
one ever?
Second.
We got 18 episodes, nigga. Why the fuck you only been to 2? But you claim you fuck with us, though.
Right.
Motherfuckers gotta keep an eye on him. Soon as motherfuckers blow up, he gonna be trying to rob niggas and shit, bro.
Keep
Watch
my
that
eye on
nigga,
you.
bro. Keep an eye on Albert, man. Good bag in the building.
Yes, rolling up, you know.
So what's good for tonight, man?
You know, tonight we just gonna
2 nights in a row.
It's back-to-back night. You know, we coming freestyle off the top of the head. Goddamn
Almost got his forehead on that table rolling that one.
it. Boy, we ain't got no light in this dark ass studio. Motherfuckers gotta use TV lights and shit in
His
dark
ass
ass.
all
Your shadow ain't helping none, big body.
playing, what's that shit? 8 ball trying to roll that motherfucker, get angles and shit.
Well, your hustle, boy.
Albert in the trap, no, he gotta go to sleep and shit.
God, I gotta go to sleep soon. Let's make this quick.
He in here.
You don't run
With
shit in here, bro.
He in here with a blankie and the shorts on.
Somebody let's make this quick.
Yeah.
Nothing over here, bro.
So you just told the description of me, bro?
A description of you a blankie and short type of man, huh?
Man.
We on his ass tonight.
We ain't fucking with him, man. You gonna fuck around and pull out that carpet or something on our ass.
That was not funny,
The
man.
magic carpet.
And we back on YouTube, Booker T.
Booker T.
Funny
as hell.
Hey, man, I just seen some shit. Since we ain't got shit on the table, I just seen some shit about Nicki Minaj saying that Cardi B stopped 21 Savage from doing 2 songs with her, bro.
Good.
He said good, damn.
Hell yeah, fuck
Why?
Cause fuck that Nicki Minaj on a motherfucking triad right now. That bitch off them pills. She don't know what the fuck going on.
You wanna take her off your wall then?
Hell no, I'm not gonna take her off my wall. But shit, she gotta be stopped. Cause all that hating that, you know what I'm saying? That hating that shit she doing is fucking up motherfuckers' money. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
This is true.
Cardi ain't the motherfucking body worried about her. She getting bread.
Cardi is dope.
Nicki worried about her.
Nicki worried about Cardi.
Yes. That's
gotta
why
be.
all this shit
Nicki
going
don't want to
on.
lose
She
that
gotta be.
spotlight.
Because you know Cardi coming for it.
Nicki one
She
of them
coming for
motherfuckers
that.
that can't handle somebody taking that spot. and
On
shit.
everything. And Cardi definitely coming for it. Funny as hell.
Who y'all
He
think?
said she on pills and
Who a
shit.
better artist?
She is on pills. She had Meek
Who
on
a better
pills.
artist?
I don't know.
You think Cardi B write her own shit?
Hell yeah.
Or you think
a little
Quavo
bit of
behind
the
it a
both.
little bit?
I think she could write some, and I think she got Quavo probably helping her.
I like
Quavo-
Nicki. I like Cardi B as an artist more because of
But
her
who's
story.
to say
though.
that? Who's to say that Nicki don't got Wayne helping her?
Touche.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
definitely
like they
did
all
back in the
help
day.
each other.
They all help each other.
You feel me?
Right.
I just like Cardi's story. You know
Can't
what
be
I'm
mad
saying?
at that though.
Cardi's story, yeah, her shit. I like
Stripper
her shit 'cause
to
it's
stripper
authentic.
to what she
She's
is now.
Look at what
authentic.
she is now. My
She a
mama.
real ass bitch though.
Like,
She
you know what I'm
still
saying? You can
keeping
go
it
on your
that
phone
way.
right now and watch videos of her shit
Popping that motherfucker.
fucking herself with a beer bottle and shit. Like,
What?
yeah,
I
nigga.
ain't know that.
She
Now.
used to go
Goddamn.
crazy. Yeah, you can talk that shit.
What
man.
Quavo in that motherfucker.
Hey, he caught that shit. Hey, G.
We gonna be done with the beer bottle.
Yeah, that shit dead.
That's me.
Yeah, you gotta stop stripping.
Oh, life.
He probably.
Took her out that motherfucker though. That's love though. Look back. You don't need this stripper shit no more. We got bread.
No, she was off that shit before. He don't know when she.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no,
She was
probably
still
not.
stripping. She probably was still stripping.
She probably still stripping that.
She was like,
For Quavo,
Come on,
she had the crib with 3-5 poles in that bitch. Quavo
she
probably
had.
got
She
a
really
strip
blew up off that
strip
love.
club
She
in
really
that
blew up off
motherfucker.
love and hip hop though.
Quavo got a strip club in the crib, bruh, for his bitch.
Shit,
Bitch,
my
you working
sister
tonight, baby?
I would too.
I'll be there.
Throwing
Walk
ones in that
downstairs
bitch.
in the strip club. Bitch shaking down.
Your own strip club in your own crib.
She the only one working. You the only one there.
Could you be? Could you let your girl be a stripper?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That shit's over with.
Dead, huh?
I don't give a fuck how much money
I
you bring
could.
back.
You can let your girl be a stripper.
Hell
I can
yeah.
fuck. I can
What?
fuck with a stripper bitch, but
Hell
not like
yeah.
that. You feel
I
me? I
could.
fuck on. That's about it. We can spend some
I
money.
ain't
But
letting my bitch show her.
I ain't.
titties,
You ain't
man.
finna be my girl.
I'm sorry though.
This
I'm
sounded
sorry
sad as
though.
hell, like
Look,
shit happened.
No, G.
shit, bro. If my girl was bad enough and she was comfortable with it, and she was bringing home like 2-3 racks a night, I'm not saying shit.
But how you know she's not there?
It's just a
getting
trust
them
you're gonna have
2-3
to have.
racks from a motherfucker paying her to let him slide up in there.
Cause it's,
That's what a lot of strippers do. They be
Yes
oh
and
no,
no.
I don't do that.
That's a.
Y'all be out there
That's
doing
a. Let me get it out.
yes and no.
Let me get it out.
Oh, my
Like
mama.
them, most of them
Let me get it
girls
out.
don't
That's
be
a-
dancers though.
That's the thing you gotta take it with your bitch though, bro. You gotta.
So
have
you
a-
just
you
gotta
gotta
have,
have
you gotta have
So
your.
you saying a dancer and a stripper? There's two different things to me.
I mean, they
you
the
could be
same
exotic
thing. It just
dancer,
depends.
Like
though.
we got in Rockford.
Oh my mama, you
You
could be a good exotic.
bitches
No,
in swimsuits.
bitches still in swimsuits fucking.
Yeah.
They still out here
I
sliding
know
to
that.
the
I'm just
side.
saying. You explaining the difference between
No,
exotic dancers. and
exotic
strippers.
dancer, I feel like they have more respect for themselves. To where, yeah, they gonna let a motherfucker see they
So what's an exotic dancer to you?
They're all the same thing.
They're all
No,
the
bro,
same
a stripper
thing.
to me is a stripper.
What's an
gonna
exotic
get up-
dancer to you?
Exotic dancer just going to dance by herself up on stage, not grind on no man, not go. If you slide me this much, I'm gonna knock you off. None of that. That's
don't
a
work
stripper.
like that, though.
goddamn it.
They're the same thing.
Boy, you's a stripper, you know.
They're the same fucking thing.
I'll be there as a stripper. I'll be out there
They're the
popping
same
that booty
thing.
and shit.
Exotic dancer, exotic dancer and
live-
a stripper is the same thing.
If I lived in Atlanta, Miami, L.A.,
No, bro.
New York, like my girl,
No, they
and
not.
what?
Yes, they
I'm
are.
going crazy.
I look at exotic dancers as these bitches that the strip clubs we got here, bro. The
Bro.
bitches don't. That's an exotic dancer.
I look at
A
exotic
strip
dancers
club
respect
is the
themselves more,
clubs
bro.
you go to. Bitches is take the shit off and all that, bro. That's a strip club.
It come rub up
Same
on you
thing.
and you so
They
you
do the
telling
same
me,
thing here. They
My
just
bitch
got
can exotic
clothes on.
dance for
though.
me, bro, at the crib.
It's the
Hold on.
same thing here. They
So,
just got
Darnell,
clothes on though.
Darnell, you said your girl could be a stripper, okay? So
Yeah.
you walk into that strip club and you see a old 60-year-old man,
Balls all on.
balls all of you,
Balls on the cheeks.
balls everywhere, and you
Oh,
know your
that's
girl
it.
grinding with her head on his shoulder with her back parts. You
What
gonna
you
be
gonna
like,
I'm not
hey,
gonna be
hey.
mad. That's her job, bro.
What
And
if you-
she
okay.
getting the bag out of them, bro.
Look, I'm
So-
gonna have to stand up for this one. Hold
So
on.
let me
we
ask you
fighting.
this: if your girl's stripping, can a nigga you know tip her?
So what if one of your homies go in
Like
there
your homies.
and she stripper and she
Is
come
he?
over
Do he?
and
Shit,
she start
bro.
grinding on him?
Yeah.
What?
Because that's not my homie then.
Yeah.
It's all that
This
pussy,
is
you know
true.
what I'm saying? All that pussy in that club, you ain't got to go for mine.
This is true.
And you my homie.
Touche.
You know
This
what
is
I'm saying?
true.
Yeah, bro.
Trying to see where your head at.
Yeah, nigga. I got it
Trying
on
to see where
straight.
your head
I
at.
got it on straight.
Popcorn.
I'm trying to
play.
see where his head at. What we say the other night? He's sharp.
Stop.
He said, I ain't smart, but I'm sharp.
Hell yeah,
I
though.
ain't fucking with no stripper bitch like that.
So you telling me if your bitch put $1,000 in your pocket every day, you wouldn't let her be a stripper?
You saying she giving me
Not-
1,000 every day?
She getting 2,500. She could give you 1,000. Even if she don't,
didn't
she
say
got
that.
2,500 a
You
day.
say- you didn't say that.
Let's just say, like,
You
bro,
didn't say that.
say
bro,
that.
honestly,
I
I'm
said
not
you
even
a
joking.
stripper.
My boy.
If you a stripper at a good club
like
in
that.
a decent in a decent city, you probably bringing in 5 racks a week. That's on the low end. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches do be making livings off the shit.
5 racks a
Yo,
week.
my mama,
5 racks a
buy they
week.
all- They buy a straight apartment.
Cause she-
You gotta
car,
understand
car
that.
note with the shit. You feel
Stripping
me?
is just like a regular
On the real,
business.
bro.
That's what they
You
do.
gotta
the same
know
shit.
where
Bitches
to
be
go,
living off this
goddammit.
shit. Like if they go to the right
Bitches
club,
go
and
right.
they know what they
Go to
doing.
Miami
What?
or
That's because
Dallas
bitches
or
don't be
something,
having
yeah.
to fuck for shit. Like, they don't be having to do that shit because niggas stole money.
I've always preached that though.
Like, they don't be having to. Because it's always going to be a nigga that want to pay
That's
for
the
pussy.
thirsty nigga.
And there's always going to be 1 or 2 girls in the club that are in the club because
A
they
thirsty
do that.
bitch.
They know they can make an extra money over
Right,
bitches because
doing
they going
that.
to fuck.
Bitches ain't shit.
It's so, you know, it's shit like that all the
Rotten
time.
ass.
Like you
people.
bitches
Uh-huh.
ain't shit. You
Right.
bitches
Yeah.
is not shit.
All you bitches sell pussy.
Y'all be
ass.
taking advantage of old ass men calling these niggas sugar daddies and shit.
Pussy
Yeah, that shit
look
ain't
like
right.
roast beef. Nasty.
Old man be going too.
Old man don't give a damn
Right.
about that
Old man
roast beef.
spinning bread.
Shit, you know what
Behind
my wife
closed
look
doors.
like?
Behind closed doors, that old man done clapped him. You feel me?
Clap.
Tell my mama, that's what I say.
Some of them be
She
like,
said, cheeks.
some of them be like, nah, I don't be fucking them, bitch. Yes, you do.
Yeah, bitch, you done
fucking
done
that
did
old
something.
sucking
man.
his old ball. Right.
You licked the balls or something. You licked them little sack.
Right.
Oh, little
You just
sack.
ain't show titties and shit. That ain't gonna happen. For,
Oh,
he
my
gonna,
mama.
right.
Cause I know if I was an old nigga and I was a sugar daddy nigga, I want some pussy.
Right. I'm not finna
Oh, my
look
mama.
at shit. Bitch, come on.
Hey, bitch,
It'd
how
be
much
easy. You go
time?
straight to the strip club.
It's
That's
simple.
all
How
you gotta
much?
ask. Yeah, probably. That's all going
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's a difference between strippers and exotic dancers.
No, but that's
dancers gonna
any
be like, you
girl,
gonna
though.
pay me
They-
to have
that's
what?
any
No,
girl.
I just dance.
Cause just think though, like that girl turns into okay, so like a what? Like
That's
a
a
girl,
stripper.
a girl that fucks, a girl that fucks is what?
What you mean?
You saying like in that like she a stripper? Like what's the difference you saying between the
I
exotic?
said exotic dancer respects themselves more. They just dance. Yeah, they you know what I'm saying. They a strip, they do that, but they dance. They're not gonna. If an old man come ask them to
Slow
fuck
down.
for a couple hundred, they not gonna do that. Fuck you, big
Stuttering
lip.
and shit, that mustache
But they
be
not
lined up.
they not finna
He
fuck for
biting
no
that.
fucking.
Smacking his tongue.
I'm
Beep,
finna
beep,
make
beep,
this shit on both of your head. You look like the bleep 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 bleep.
Hell no. This motherfucker.
But no
This
though,
lip got the flap
for
and
real
shit.
though. That's your stomach
That shit
over
was
there,
slapping
boy.
his teeth and shit, trying to talk.
Boy, your extra stomach growling and shit. Your neck growling.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Boy, your ass got a gargoyle throat. Fuck wrong with you?
So what you saying? The difference between exotic and stripper?
Exotic dancers won't get paid for sex. I feel like a stripper now, them the ones that's going, yeah, if an old man go in there and be like, look, I'll give you 5,000, let me fuck. They gonna run that shit.
Bro.
But exotic dancer gonna be like, no.
So
look, I
can you
just
turn
dance.
into a stripper?
Bro, if a bitch,
Yeah.
if
So
a
you
bitch
can
on
turn into a
stage
stripper.
Just
dancing-
like you can turn into a hoe. From a regular girl
Time
into
out.
a hoe. So you can turn from exotic dancer into a stripper. It's the same fucking thing.
There's levels to
I
this
feel
shit.
your
Levels,
lingo.
bro.
I feel
It's
you.
levels to
Oh,
this
my mama,
shit.
you see?
If the bitch
There's
on
levels to
stage,
this shit.
I can
bitch on
dig that.
stage dancing,
You just
she
talking
ain't
some
got
shit.
no respect for herself. She gonna go for
That's
the
a
money.
job.
Straight with the same thing with the stripper bitch. They
Hold
the
on.
same
Okay, so
company.
you telling me right now? Hold on.
Shit.
As a stripper, okay, they can make 5 bands in a week, say. So if a motherfucker came to you, a Chippendale place, came to you like, hey Albert, why don't you come strip for us and I'll give you 5,000 a week? You gonna run it?
No.
Or you gonna respect yourself and be like, I'm not gonna swing it around. Fuck that.
He gonna be like, my homie Darnell, they call him Big Sexy. I got him on live because I'm going and I'm shaking this motherfucker.
What?
5 racks a week, I'm chipping nailing like a motherfucker.
Right.
Hell yeah.
There,
What?
Now
Nigga,
you
I'm
right.
going
But I'm
crazy.
saying, you gonna get them nights where the old motherfucker gonna come up
So,
to you.
and you
you still gonna get that
5,000
5,000.
swinging this motherfucker around that old
You fuck around, get
motherfucker
more
face.
from the old.
Because I'm sorry,
Hey, little bitch.
bro, if I'm single or if
Little-
I was
little-
a
little
stripper
horse.
and you old as hell, you want some
You
dick?
getting taken down.
Yes, 5 racks.
I'm dying if I'm
Right here.
single and I'm a stripper. I'm gonna be the thottiest.
She
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be the
okay.
thottiest stripper out. Every bitch
5,000.
gonna know me. Every bitch is gonna be known. All the old bitches.
That's what I'm saying. It's levels.
They gonna be
to
the
this,
ones that's
bro.
gonna tip and shit.
I would talk about no, they don't respect. You would do it
The
for
old
5
bitches
bands a
gonna be.
week.
The old bitches gonna be
Yeah,
tipping.
I would.
tipping.
You'll be out here
bitch
doing
like
100
that.
push-ups and 100 sit-ups a night trying to get your body right for them 5 bands a week.
I just,
Yeah,
all I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
is,
You see how you shut up? Yeah,
all I'm
you
saying
right,
is,
you right,
shit,
you right.
I don't see what's the problem
what the fuck?
with the strippers.
I can't have my girl doing it though.
Time out.
I mean, not
feel
at the
like,
time
look,
though, but I mean, like
I
if
feel
that's
like,
if
look.
that's the hustle, then shit. Let's get
over
to the
here.
bag. Shit, I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
like-
knock her. She ain't mad at you because you do podcast.
Hell no, but I ain't showing my dick on podcast either. Them showing titties for that job. I don't want my girl showing her titties. Show me them titties, goddammit.
He's stingy.
Sold them titties for 5,000. Come on.
Hell no. We gonna make 5 bands together somehow, but them titties ain't getting shown.
Shit.
I'd rather have my girl.
I'm finna tell.
I'd
Hold
rather
on.
have my girl in a whole Muslim suit. Don't show nothing. Respect it. I love it.
He said,
Oh, my mom, I love
shit. 5,000 to show her titties.
I'm letting my bitch bring home 60,000 a year. Showing that ass
What you feel, Albert?
I ain't
untaxed.
doing it.
You ain't letting your girl
Untaxed
do
money.
it?
All of that pop.
I'm letting her
And
get
then
60K
if we got
untaxed.
kids, hell no, you're not doing it. You feel me?
Right,
I don't
especially you
give a
got
fuck.
kids, bro. That's a whole nother level, bro.
And
I think
even
that's
if-
a mentality thing. That's a good
That
conversation
is.
we should just
That
have.
is. That is.
Because like you would rather put your family through struggle than do that because
But you know
mentally
what?
you're not comfortable and you're insecure with
What you
yourself
saying, man? A
and your
stripper with
feelings.
kids?
Yeah, like you would rather tell your wife like your wife could go make 60,000 a year or she could go and work a desk job and make 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and your family
Don't do
gonna be
that.
a little less off and shit gonna be rougher. Also you can
He
feel
said, yeah,
also you
do
can
that.
feel better about yourself though. That's crazy.
I mean,
I let my bitch go get the money. If
I
she want to
just-
go get the
I-
money,
I do
I'm
it
never
at
gonna
how-
stop her.
I do it at how people look at the whole family as a whole group. Like, yeah, it's a family. She strips. She has a son. You know what I mean? That shit's. It just looks all weird as a whole. So I don't. I look at it a whole
So
different
you
way.
as a man, you be like, damn, yeah. What your wife do? She stripped
Right.
down there.
She She's a stripper.
Yeah, man. Oh, for real?
Oh,
She
yeah,
does
she's
that.
sticking y'all down there on
I be down there all the time.
I be sending her hella clientele.
Hell
Hell
no.
no. That
Niggas
ain't
gonna be
me.
coming like, girl, your girl got to be there.
Right.
Your girl, boy, her nipples.
Yeah, and I know.
What them motherfuckers?
What the motherfucker?
Yeah.
Fuck that. What?
And I'm gonna ask all y'all niggas, y'all.
Nice nipples.
I'm gonna ask y'all shit. Y'all want to go drink? It's on y'all.
True.
I ain't doing that
Yo.
shit.
Y'all trying to go to the game?
Yeah,
It's
and
on
it-
y'all.
And I
It
be
is gonna be
down.
on y'all, cause niggas gonna be in there
I'm
spinning,
not gonna go
and
look
tricking.
at your bitch titties, bro.
Hell no.
I'm not talking about y'all
I'd be
specifically.
damned if we
Like,
can
hey.
go to the same spot as my bitch.
That's
working at.
them niggas gonna be like, let's go to the strip club, bro.
Fuck.
We can go to any strip club but that one, bro.
Yeah.
We can go to that one. I ain't got what, boy.
Hell no.
Bro, if I like, cause
I'm uncomfortable
bro,
myself.
So you
seeing
saying
one of
if
my
your
homies
girl
girl.
strip there, and let's say we go out and kick it one night, we go to the strip club, you will let us go to that strip club with you?
yeah.
Boy, you was a fool.
Cause I'm not, I'm comfortable with myself, and if I was in that position, I would have to find the right motherfucker that I'll be comfortable with to know that she not fucking. She just getting to the bag.
Just get
And
to
if
the
she
money.
gotta go a little extra sometime, it gotta go a little extra sometime. That don't mean you gotta
Bro,
fuck.
I'm
That don't mean.
weird as
That
hell
don't
in the
mean.
club
That
all
don't mean.
night, though.
That don't mean you
Hey,
gotta.
Every time she strip, I'll be
Look at
like,
my bitch over there
what?
stripping. Bro, you
what?
see her titties?
cuz bro, I just
What?
wouldn't feel right looking at my man's bitch
My man's
naked
bitch.
while he right next to me.
Right.
Like,
And then
bro,
it's
I'm not-
like we
Bro.
can't keep our head down because she on stage.
But I'm telling you, it's cool.
and there's
though.
other
Like,
bitches in the club too.
I'm telling you, it's
I still
cool
wouldn't
though.
feel
Like
right.
I wouldn't feel right
I
though.
wouldn't feel right. Be like,
Shit.
this my homie bitch, bro. Like,
Yeah,
this my
let
homie
it go.
girl, bro. Now if it was just one of your, like if you were
I'll be in
single,
the
it was
car,
one of your
bro.
bitches.
Yeah, I'll
and
be
you
in the
like, bro,
car.
If it was one of your bitches and you were single and you ain't fuck with that wasn't your man, you just like, hey bro, I got this bitch up here. You trying to go
Right,
see a
right.
stripper? That's different. But knowing
Yeah.
this is your main bitch, I could be going up to the strip club and be like, yeah, let's go to that strip club, bro, where your girl.
Why? You
see
don't
her
want to look
titties.
at her titties?
No, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
I wouldn't want to look at her. He said, why? You
She
don't
a
wanna look at
stripper,
her
like that's what she's a beautiful
But it's
woman.
your
It's your
And
girl, bro.
she's on display.
titties? No.
Bro, that's not a mannequin, bro.
What you mean? That's what
Did it
she had
start?
job. She bucked up like a stallion.
Right,
They
that's,
said she is on display.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what their job is, bro. It's to entertain. That's what
Bro,
that shit for.
bro, I'm not
Like
gonna
niggas
do
look
that
at that shit. You might walk in on your girl talking about, oh, she grinding and giving niggas lap dances. All right, auntie, what's Batman cake? I'm talking about you know what I'm saying? Like shit. If your girl giving a lap dance, that don't mean that she like that nigga and shit.
right. But,
What?
yo, that
It just gonna be
dude could
weird.
feel like, oh, shit. My homie bitch grinding on me right now. Shit, I could damn near
Let
take
them
this
feel
further.
like
What
that.
if they take that further? What if you don't know that your girl's taking that further with your homie behind your back this whole time? You don't know. And then you find
is
out.
what it is. That's
and
the
then
chance you
find
take
out,
with
and
your girl
like,
being a
damn,
stripper.
I've been doing this whole time.
Then I'll be like, shit,
I
fuck it.
couldn't do it, bro.
I couldn't do it.
I'll be
bro.
like, shit, fuck it. I could. It's about money at the end of the day.
I
I'd rather
definitely
be
couldn't
financially
have-
stable.
I definitely couldn't be like, hey, y'all trying to go up to my bitch little job? Let's go see her titties and shit, popping that pussy in the air and shit. Like, what? I definitely don't want my homie to see my bitch popping her pussy in the air. Like,
Can't
hold
hit it.
on, G. Still. Still.
I couldn't do it, bro. I ain't trying to see.
Ain't no difference if you got with a celebrity that got exposed. Like, what if you ran into Kim
That's
K
different.
and she was? No, it's not.
Yeah, you got exposed. I'm not exposed.
But you still can see it. It's no different.
Yeah, it's different. It's live.
Still
It's
seeing
live.
This happening
Seeing it,
now.
God damn it.
This happening.
Her titty bouncing in front of our face.
Right,
That's-
bro.
Okay,
This
like,
shit is
I don't
happening right
everything that y'all saying. I don't see the problem with like nothing. Titty
What?
bouncing like nigga. If it's okay, it's okay. Like what the
That
fuck?
shit
You
not
can't hit it.
okay,
You
bro.
comfortable.
Y'all niggas saying that because you gonna have visions of fucking that
No, I'm
bitch,
not,
and you
nigga.
just scared to say it. Like damn, she
No.
fine as hell. I'll smack that shit.
Any man is gonna think
Yeah,
that.
they gonna think
Any
that,
man is
and I'm
gonna
telling
think
you, go ahead and have
that.
them
That's
thoughts.
why
And you
you
just
just go.
you just ain't no real nigga if you act on it.
No, but right. But
That-
that's
just
why a
chill.
motherfucker would not even attempt to go. Because you don't want to see that. You don't want to have them
Shit,
thoughts
I
in your
would.
head.
I feel like that'll
hold
show
on.
me if you was
'Cause
my real
now
homie
when
or
she's
not.
not at her job and she's just at her house and your homie come over, now he just sees that. He sees titty. He see the pussy. He see everything she had already as she's sitting there fully clothed. He already see it.
Okay.
He can visualize that in his head. Like, damn, I know them nipples.
What's the
I've
problem?
seen that already.
Okay, and move on about your day. Why you stuck on it?
Right, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Cause
I feel you on that.
Because what you basically
I feel
saying
you
is
on
I
that.
want to fuck.
Yeah, that's what motherfuckers
Yeah,
feel
that's
like.
what I'm
That's
saying.
why I
You
feel
just
like
gotta
I
get
couldn't
past
do
that
it.
part.
I feel like I
Like,
couldn't do it
damn,
because I feel like
your
my
bitch bad
homies
as
be
hell.
like,
If I hit
if
that,
my
I could.
homies see it on my mama, that's what I feel. If one of your
Well,
homies
then
see it,
move
they be
along.
like, but like you said, that ain't your homie then.
Yeah,
If they
move
feel like,
along.
oh shit, I'm gonna hit that
Homie.
bitch, that's not your homie.
That's
You
not,
right though.
That's not the nigga you need to be having
But
around.
damn though.
And that's the type of nigga.
Well,
That's why I said, like, I wouldn't even,
Different strokes for different folks.
I wouldn't even feel
Straight
like
up.
that shit.
But yeah, I couldn't do it though. Period. I wouldn't let my wife do
Shit,
none of that.
I'll be out here like Dollar Bill and y'all
Funny as hell.
There's gonna be something that white bitch said. You gonna have to pay me.
Yeah, man.
These bitches loving stripping nowadays, too.
Cause they make bread. That's what I'm saying, boy. I don't give a fuck.
That
You
shit
making that
became
kind of
money.
money and she want to go to school, want to be an X-ray technician and shit. She could pay for all of that.
Hey,
Go
that's-
straight.
To touch about what we was talking about yesterday, since you said that too, how they took all this
Yeah,
training, all this
talk
training
about that
from
shit.
school and all this training, instead of letting a motherfucker learn a trade,
Cause
they sent them straight to college now. They send a motherfucker straight to fuck trades, fuck. They don't teach us that through high school. Like, hey, look, if you do your taxes this way, if you do your credit this way,
See.
if you do your, you know what I'm saying? They don't teach us none of that through school, bro. Until you
shit,
get to
niggas
college.
be wanting to talk about the Illuminati. This the type of shit that I entertain with that. Cause this is some real shit that really them niggas control. Just like, bro.
That
When
shit-
people of color, it is black people primarily, but when people of color got some type of rights, they snatch everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, like, cause shit, I think when I was in high school, shit, at Auburn, we ain't had no as far as I know, we ain't had no auto body and shit. We had like a workshop, but I know Harlem had it. But
a school in Columbus, Ohio had it too.
Just imagine though. Just imagine how far. Cause I think that kind of defeats the purpose of college, and that funds a lot of shit. Like, it's no point in going to college then if you be able to do this shit. Like, if you can be damn near well rounded in any. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're an athlete.
You're right. But you going anywhere.
College.
Right. You can motherfucker fix a car. You a auto tech. You a.
Don't nobody need fucking college, man.
Nah, that shit overrated.
You see how the ratings of how many motherfuckers get a degree and can't
get a job. What they feel they do. That's because a lot of motherfuckers are slow and going to the same field everybody else is going to because they listen. Like
shit, it's not even that. Shit is damn near every field
I feel
hard
like,
to get into.
Yeah, I think
every field hard to get into.
For some reason.
Every field.
Like, I ain't got no facts behind it, but just from my experience, like with college, I think it's something like unwritten code of successful people that's like keeping the key to college like hidden. And that shit to me in college, because when I was in college, I didn't learn anything. Like, literally, bro, I didn't learn anything. I learned advanced math that I still to this day have not used because I'm not a builder. I don't build things. Number one. Number two, everything's in the computer now. So like all that math that I was supposed to, all that trigonometry, I'm not gonna use it. I just plug these numbers in the computer,
and that's how I feel.
And then make it for me.
2 years, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
2 years, I feel like the same way you feel like.
But that's what I'm saying.
What
did you go to school? Like, what did you major in?
Business associate.
That's what I'm saying. Now, think about if you would have went for computer tech. Think about where you would be today. You would be fixing all these computers. You could be in some higher company.
It's still people that got.
Yeah, but you got to think though, like college is fucked up because you got to get all of your shit done just to be able to specifically go to school for what you want to go for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, all right, you go to school for 4 years. Maybe the first 2 years you taking math and science and English and all of this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And you supposed to be going there to learn how to do computers and shit.
Right.
You feel me? So you gotta just keep plugging away at that shit, senseless ass shit. Like, I'm an English major. What the fuck do I need to know how to write a paper for if I'm about to be goddamn working on computers and putting in codes and shit? Right. Like, that shit don't correlate. But my biggest my favorite class in college was a business class. It was a business course.
You said business?
Business course. First day, he came in. He was like, all you got to do is come to class. You don't have to turn in any homework. I give you an A if you come. This like old, he wasn't bummy looking, but he was like super, like just your prototypical old white man. Like, he had a beard, was kind of skinny, like wore like slacks and shit, like jeans sometimes, nothing fancy at all. Just nothing like that, bro. So like basically his course was every day he'd have a guest speaker come in of somebody who was an entrepreneur, a self-made entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Of their business. So every single day, bro, he had somebody different came in. Damn. And the last day, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, that was the only class I never missed a class in. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't had no homework. We ain't had tests. We ain't had shit. Yeah. We just came in that motherfucker. You sat down, you listened to somebody's story, and then you go on about your day.
Word.
Last motherfucking class of the semester, he come in fresh as hell. The teacher do. I'm talking about spat down, nigga. Like, he got all types of like he had this old school like I don't know how to explain. It was an old school suit with like the tail coat at the end, and he had like a little box hat. And that nigga had like this diamond fucking time quick watch. He had like gold chains hanging from his shit, right? Came in these shiny ass shoes, right? So he come in and everybody like asking him like, what you telling them like you sharp and all this shit. And he basically proceeded to tell us like, yeah, like I'm worth $30 million.
Damn.
The teacher did?
Yeah. And then everybody was like, man, hell nah. So then he like basically had this slideshow where like he blacked out all his account numbers and showed us his names and shit on the accounts. And all of this shit, and showed us like videos of him at his crib and like his big ass mansion and like him out on his yacht and all of this other shit. Damn. And then like, so basically he was just telling us his story, and he was just like, somebody like everybody was basically asking like, why you ain't tell us, or why you like you know, nobody ever suspected that. He was like, that's how it's supposed to be. He's like, that's how I made my money. He's like, I never bought nothing. When I bought money, it's like when I made money, I either saved it or I invested it in something. And he was like, I was just, because he worked for Caterpillar, and Caterpillar started in Peoria, where I went to college at and shit. So, like, he had business ties with them and shit. But, yeah, this motherfucker just retired from Caterpillar and went to school and did a business course. And that was my most coldest class because I learned so much stuff. Right. You feel me? Like the shit Fish doing, shout out to Fish. Yeah. It was a dude in Peoria doing the same thing, but the snow. He did it with the snow. You know what I'm saying? This dude was a mechanic for Caterpillar, and he got laid off. And it was and like when I was in college, this was like around, when I was in Peoria, this was like probably from 2010 to like 2012. It was super cold down during them winters for like 2 years. So this nigga got to like getting in good with all the people that do like independent shit and was fixing the equipment. Like they bobcats, the snows and all of that shit. And he eventually saved us some money and started his own shit. And then this motherfucker got $1 million company. That's what's up. So it's just shit learning like that. But that's what I was saying, back to go what I was saying at first though. I think college is for the relationships. It's not for the school. It's not for the classroom. Right. Yeah, and I think that's what done. I get what you're saying. And I think it's easy to lose it with the balance of partying. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I think people interpret it the wrong way, and I think that's why it's a secret, and they keep it, and that's like a key. Because when you go and they say school's about relationships and the people you meet, you got to go out and meet people. Some people interpret that shit as like, oh, I got to go kick it, I got to go party, got to do this and do that. Yeah. And then some people figure it out like, like I need to meet the right people. I need to go, that dude that sit at the other side of the class, his dad in the Senate. His dad in the Senate. Type shit like that. I got to meet the right people. Like that's what it is, bro. That's the key. Like that shit.
But wrote that down, my nigga.
On my life, bro. That's the shit that fucked me up when I was in goddamn.
Yo, his shit for the last couple episodes, man.
That's the shit that fucked me up when I was in college, bro. Seeing that shit.
I know you uptight.
I tell you, the day I quit on school was the day I had to go and do this test for it was earth science in college, and I had to take a test and I had to identify 40 rocks and 40 minerals without spelling them wrong. When you spell them wrong, it don't count. Feel me? Even if you get the right word and all of that, but you spell it wrong, it don't count. You missed it.
That's correct.
You could only get 10 wrong. You feel me? So out of 80, you got to get 70. And these rocks look the same, bro. These rocks look the same. You know what I'm saying? And I took that test 3 times and I failed. And I said, you know what? College ain't for me because I didn't come to school to learn about no motherfucking rocks.
Right.
Period.
None.
Crystals and shit like that. Right. What the fuck? Motherfucker ain't got no rock collection.
People go to trade school and make more money.
Why is you teaching me that?
You got degrees.
And that's what we saying. Like, why did they take that shit out, though? Why did they take this trade shit out before college? Because do you think it'll be too much of a success in this world if everybody knew
they wanted to put everybody in debt?
Yeah. I feel like they know that that's a debt trap. They got to get some type of money out of us still as we out of school, or we'll just be making all the money. So they gotta get something out of this shit.
It go back to racism shit.
Yeah. How you feeling now?
Shit, like dude was saying, that like in the 70s when they did that shit, they started shutting shit down and taking stuff out the schools. Like shit, that didn't affect the white families and the other people that was here as much as the Mexicans and the blacks and whoever else was here, like the Chinese and shit. Because just think if they never would have did that, then everybody starting on from 70 on would have had an even playing field as far as law goes.
Right. You are right.
So just imagine if shit 10 years before crack hit, if everybody had jobs and everybody was still in school learning how to be carpenters and how to go this. And that school that me and you couldn't go to that's around the corner, that we could learn how to be a auto mechanic and we could open an auto shop. Now we can go there because a law just passed that segregation over. So we can walk around the corner and go to the school, learn how to be a mechanic.
Yeah, so they take that shit out.
And we go. And so for 10 years, we fucking off on cars and then damn, crack hit. Boom. Shit, we ain't broke. No, we ain't broke. So crack don't affect us. But when you broke, that shit right there.
That's the next thing. Shit, I can grab this real quick and make a couple bands and a couple.
They ain't finna flood no more. They ain't finna go flood Cherry Valley subdivision with no motherfucking kilo. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take that shit to the hood.
Right to the hood.
Sad. Boy, y'all passing the blunt the wrong way.
I sure was like rotation and got fucked.
Bro, you wasn't in here for rotation, Albert. You just came back in.
Pass it back to me.
It go to the neck.
Oh, you supposed to.
It's supposed to go to the neck. You pass it to
Wonka
Wonka.
the shit out your ass.
Yeah, bro.
bad,
That shit.
If I'm Nick, he Wonka and you Auntie Albert. Who is this man? Who is Bob?
Hey, what's that motherfucking noise that frog from Gullah Gullah Island used to make?
Billa.
That's his ass, nah.
He said, Bill, it's Bia, first of all.
Bia.
Oh, you definitely know because you it, motherfucker.
No, that used to be my shit. I used to watch the hell out of that shit.
Gullah Gullah Island.
That used to be my shit.
That shit was lame.
He said,
You crazy. You was on Gullah Gullah Island when you was there. Fuck.
born and raised.
He lucky. Shit.
Born and raised.
Nigga had all types of jungles and shit. Did you used to run through the jungle and go
Barefoot,
on like just hikes and all that?
Everything.
I know you did, bro. That shit.
Spearfishing.
Oh God, I used to go diving, hunting,
Spearfishing, bro.
all
With
that
the little
shit.
You just spearfish?
Fight chicken, all that shit, boy.
Fight chicken?
What?
Fuck y'all.
Gambling, boy.
He talking
Oh,
about what is them?
Chicken fight, bro.
chicken
Cock
fight.
fight.
I think he talking about
He
he
ain't
fought.
squaring up with no
Yeah,
chicken.
he sounded like he was fighting them.
I used to fight chickens and square up chicken. I used to be out there getting worked by some
What the
chickens.
fuck you on? You spearfish?
Yep.
He said this man went boar hunting. You gotta hit him right here under the shoulder. This man,
I swear to God.
crazy ass Hawaiian, bro.
First time I went hunting, I had to kill a boar, a wild pig.
That's how they train the Hawaiians. Go kill him. Kill him, you fucker.
Shit, I believe you.
Funny as hell.
What happened if you don't kill him?
I mean, what you mean? What happened?
Was it consequences or something? I mean, motherfucking training you?
Go home.
You
You're
should
not
know.
ready. You're not ready for this, son. Go home.
It is not your time.
Y'all be doing the haka?
Well, I would have do the whole
Go home.
Shit, I believe
not the
anything,
chosen
bro.
one.
If a nigga, I'm sorry, if I'm around the haka and they tell me to do something, I'm doing it, nigga. We finna go crazy. I'm goosebumps.
If a motherfucker,
I'm like this, nigga, just sitting. I'm ready to go. I be
If a
seeing that shit on the
motherfucker
video. My
swear,
motherfucking
right?
skin be doing this shit right here.
if a motherfucker look,
Nigga be ready to go.
look, G, you at a bar, right? And y'all drunk and the motherfucker bump into you, and it's a big motherfucker bitch. You tell him square up, fucker, square up, and he start doing the haka. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna knock his ass out in a minute.
I'm gonna knock him
Man,
out.
his ass before he even do that
Yeah,
shit.
like while he doing it, he gonna
Boy,
be doing. He gonna be
you know
trying
that
on the
little elbow
soccer.
thing they be doing, they gonna crack your open.
Yeah, but see, by the time he do that, you gonna let him charge up. You can't let that nigga
Right.
charge
He said
up.
charge
As soon as he hit that first stump, bro, that or whatever that
You
stump,
hit him?
boom,
reflexes.
I'm up
Look,
out
I
of
already
there.
know you have to.
My
'Cause if they
reflex
finish,
gonna tell
you
me to
done.
hit his
What? Cause I'm gonna fuck around this nigga do the haka on me, trying to fight me. I'm gonna sink with his ass, fuck around.
That nigga
We
said
gonna be
you
doing the
can't-
same shit.
He said you
We
can't
gonna
let
be
him charge.
powering up and shit. We gonna have a battle,
He said we
nigga.
gonna have a dance battle with that motherfucker. Both power up.
Goddamn.
That shit gonna look like some Dragon Ball Z or some shit. Y'all both
Yeah.
gonna power up and shit.
That shit crazy, bro.
That shit wild, bro. A little Hawaiian ass.
I mean, that's a place to go, but it's too expensive. It's better places in the world to go than Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii's
What's
cool.
y'all dream destination?
Shit, I just,
Like just to live or just to go visit?
Visit. If you could visit or live.
That's different.
Where would you want to visit and where do you
I
want
want
to
to
live?
visit Dubai.
That's where I was just gonna say Dubai. I want to go to Dubai.
But you can't have bag in Dubai. You can't smoke no weed in Dubai, bro. It's a felony.
Well,
If
they're
you
gonna
get-
have to fucking-
if you get
trying to
caught.
lock me up, they got to do their job. Straight up.
Where you gonna get your ass?
You see what happened to DJ Esco?
Right. They don't play that shit in Dubai, bro. I promise you,
I'll be
bro.
drinking there.
We just can't smoke bags. Shit.
Right,
Yeah, it'll be
that's
that.
cool.
Right.
Boy,
Shit.
good bag in the
I'll be
building,
drunk
goddamn.
as
I'd rather go to Dubai than
My
smoke
kidneys
bags.
already fucked
Right.
up. Y'all ass gonna be coming back with good kidney failure.
Always wanted to go to Africa.
I was just, bro.
Like
I was just gonna say
I
that
say
shit.
I say like Egypt, Senegal. Yeah.
I damn near want to go everywhere, to be honest.
Right.
I
Bro,
wanna-
Africa is beautiful. People,
wanna
they
visit
just
Bora
show us the
Bora,
bad
though.
parts of
Yeah,
Africa.
I want to go everywhere.
I
It's
got so
really
much
nice.
history, boy. I got so much in the clip on that. Cause my roommate, and you know, my roommate was
Yeah.
African. He was from Senegal. Like, bro, he be saying all of that shit. Like, that's why
That shit
Africans.
nice, right,
that's
bro?
why Africans don't.
Africa.
That's why
nice.
Africans like be having feel some type of way about like black people in America. You feel me? Because they know the truth about what Africa is and what it look like. So they don't really understand like why we stuck in the mentality we is. Like it's some people that still think they over there with sticks and stones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers are still in bushes. Like granted it is. Like it's still people over there just because
Art.
the continent is that big. You feel me? But at the same time though, like. That is some of the most beautiful cities in the world. You know what I'm saying? If we was able to pull up for the people that's listening pictures of African cities, you would never ever guess that was an African city. Like
Hell no.
you would think that shit was in like Dubai or China or somewhere. Like
Swear.
it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I like to travel, so shit. I always say, goddamn it, if it was one thing I could do, it's travel, bro. I'd do that shit. Like if that was like my life, bro, I'd be loving that shit.
Just to travel?
Yeah, just to travel.
Man,
Anywhere.
that should be lovely.
That should be fun as hell.
I'd definitely go to Amsterdam, though. I got to.
All the rappers say it's whack though.
For real?
Yeah,
I heard they don't like Americans either.
probably not.
Y'all come smoke all our love, goddamn it.
Probably
Nah, probably
Y'all
not.
gotta
We
take y'all
some
ass back.
A lot
That's
of
cause
people
though,
don't
like you
America.
gotta think, bro. That shit go back, way back, like
Back at the time.
Look, they gonna know me. I'm where all
like-
marijuana shit.
That's why I be-
Look, just for the buds, you don't want no problems.
We're all marijuana shit.
Oh, my mama, they gonna know I come in peace. Look,
Like,
G,
yeah, he good. Let him
he
go.
good. He just smoking.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, G, leave me alone, G. I'm just trying to smoke.
It's finna get dark as hell in this bitch. We in a bat cave.
On my mama.
You know what I'm saying? But look though, like shit, Americans is some dicks. You know what I'm saying? We some assholes.
Yeah,
Overall, that's why people don't like us. Like we some assholes. And I'm saying, shit, I'm about to take it left right here, cause we gonna be fucked up the day somebody decide that they tired of our shit. Us stepping in and intervening and changing countries' whole ways of working and shit, cause they can't fuck with us. Like
Let's
somebody
jump.
gonna get tired of that shit.
That motherfucker be old.
Yeah, you get me?
Let's jump him. Fuck. Jump the bully. America's a
Like,
bully.
you know what I'm saying?
Jump
We
him.
ain't win Vietnam. Shit, did we? No, we lost that motherfucker. We definitely lost Vietnam.
Did we?
Most definitely lost.
I don't know history, so don't ask me shit. Cause in history class, I ain't
Shit,
pay
if we
attention
ain't
to
lose,
shit.
I know we took major L's in that motherfucker.
I ain't pay attention to shit in history. That was one of my worst subjects.
That was his worst.
Straight up.
Albert, you got another comment on that? Who won that war, motherfucker?
You know? Hey, Siri,
I was off my phone. for a little
who
bit.
won Vietnam?
Here's one Vietnam selection.
Bitch.
Tom Cruise delivers a riveting.
Tom
This
Cruise.
bitch talking about
Siri
Tom
talking about
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
We
That
finna
bitch
get on
drunk.
her ass.
She better call Cyrus.
She drunk.
Cyrus.
She drunk. She drunk.
She drunk as is. She baked. That's what it is.
Drunk.
She gave me here, got baked.
Y'all ain't got my motherfucking phone to contact.
Siri got contact.
Siri got contact, man.
She talking about Tom
You
Cruise.
talking about Tom Cruise in Vietnam?
Vanilla Sky head ass.
Fuck wrong with her?
Boy, you look like Sway right now. Sway in the morning head ass.
Boy, I'm fried.
Yeah, dog.
Damn.
Shit.
Life.
You know
Spicy
that
meatball.
That's Albert shit.
Hey, y'all seen
Spicy
that corporate
Italian
episode?
meatball.
Y'all seen that corporate episode when that nigga walked into that jerk shop with that bitch? He said, "Let me get that for you." He opened the door and said, "Let me get that for you."
Funny as hell.
Oh shit!
Damn, man, we just pulled up back to back, man. Out of nowhere.
This is all out of spite of the news setup we got.
You know, even though we talking shit about the motherfucking nonstop, it's decent, you feel me? We done definitely upgraded.
What's the most lit night y'all ever had? The craziest shit that happened to y'all, like at a party or craziest party
Man, but there's been
experience?
a lot of that shit. goddamn, when we was in high school, shit used to go down.
Shit crazy.
Shit used to
I was
go
in college
down.
one time, and nigga, I ain't know, it ain't no lit story, but I done got fucked up to the point where, goddamn it, I like, you ever been so fucked up, you get with a bitch and you fuck her, but you don't remember fucking the bitch all the way?
Yep.
Shit like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
and you just
Oh, yeah.
wake up naked and shit.
Next to the
what
bitch.
fuck?
What we do?
Bitch, do we fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
It's like, yeah, you killed my shit. Like, bitch, I don't remember
I'm
none
killing
of that.
it again. Bitch,
I don't remember
Hold
none
on.
of that.
If we get the last night, I'm
Let's
trying to see
replay
what
it.
it feel
Yeah,
like.
let's do the
God damn it,
Let's do the replay.
I need to see what it felt like.
Yeah, let's do the
I don't
replay.
remember.
College was the most lit time of my life, though, bro.
I went to community college, so I don't know nothing about that.
That shit used to be lit.
My community college was in Peoria, so that shit was cracking.
We had the Columbus State Community Center. I said center. College, but that shit ain't had no type of dorms, none of that.
Yeah, we had all that shit.
Boy, move your pop off the table for right there.
Where?
Where you
Yeah, that
at?
motherfucker
All I hear-
sizzling.
Fans don't want to hear that. What you drinking?
Surge.
They probably thought it was your big ass nose.
They motherfuckers didn't know
This
what
man
that
brought
was.
that 90s drink out.
They thought
Fuck you,
Motherfucker used to kill that Surge. Oh my mama, that shit used to be better than Mountain Dew.
Surge in that Tang. Remember that
Mama,
Tang, that
Tang
orange
used
juice?
to be
Hey,
fire.
That's the
speaking of
shit.
some old shit, let's talk about that.
Fruitopia.
What was y'all? Yeah, there we go. Some
Fruitopia. That shit
Y'all
used to
remember them Dunkaroos?
Bussin'.
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
Hell
Woo! Fire.
Hey man, I miss some of the school
3D
shit.
Doritos.
Them
3D
cheese fries I
Doritos.
miss from Guilford, man. Cheese fries, them bitches
Yeah.
used to be
That
bussin'.
used to be fire.
Bussin'.
And bro, I used to tell motherfuckers, didn't we have a Subway inside Guilford at one time?
At one point in time, I thought
We
we
had
did,
Subway, bro. On my mama, bro. That shit used to be fire, bro.
See? That's
Oh,
that shit.
everything.
Y'all last that Subway
That shit,
shit.
yeah, for like it was like
What y'all was eating over there at Auburn?
when
I
I went
vividly
to
remember
Auburn,
Auburn.
boy.
I know the menu at Auburn like the back of my hand, my boy.
What y'all was
Every week.
eating?
Nigga, we had motherfucking. We'll had that Chinese shit a little bit, like the fried rice and shit. You know what I'm saying? The fried rice shit with the little meat. And then we'll have the
He said
mashed
potato chicken because that shit he don't know what
then
it is.
then
The
you'll
meat.
get the then they'll give you that motherfucking mashed potato with the gravy on it shit.
I remember when
And
I
then
came
they'll-
off
and
my
then-
senior year,
And then one day was pizza. You know
Hey,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
We ain't get no type of tacos or
Hell
nothing
no.
at Auburn. It wasn't
my
nothing,
senior
bro.
year going to Auburn, bro.
Damn.
And then we get and then I think some of them might have been. I don't know. That might have been it though. A couple days was pizza, and then the snack bar was cracking.
Snack
Having to
bar
get like the
was-
hot Cheetos with the cheese and the
I
Fruitopia
think
and shit.
every school snack bar cracked, bro.
Crack.
It had to. 'Cause
Even
that-
middle school, Reese
Yeah,
used to have
middle school
fire
used to
ass
be
snack bar.
Eisenhower used to be booming on their snacks.
Everything. But yeah, that shit, Guilford, bro, was a dope ass little school. But when I went to Auburn, bro, that shit changed me, goddammit. Not even like that, it just made me not want to go to school no more, goddammit. I went to Auburn like, oh shit, we could have skipped every goddamn class. Fuck you talking about? I went to lunch and I had PE right after lunch. So
Oh,
I
I
made
don't
it
know.
to school at lunch,
That's what I'm
went to
saying.
PE, and then left.
I don't know how it was at no other schools, but like, bro, it'd be a security guard sitting by the door at Auburn.
On
Just
my
watch
mama.
your ass walk out.
On my mama.
And let you back in the door that you ain't supposed to come back in.
They'll hawk your ass at
At
them.
Guilford, they'll catch your ass.
They'll let you go at Auburn.
At Auburn, I promise you, at Auburn, they
Niggas
just look
used to
at you
stay
like,
going
what's
to
up?
McDonald's and be for and shit
my
for
mama.
lunch and all that.
Guilford, they where you going? We used to have to run down the hallway and get lower than your ass. I remember,
hawk your
bro.
ass.
I remember during finals, bro. My junior year. Let me tell y'all this story, bro. Funny as hell. Junior year finals. It's in English class. I know I'm failing this year, so I say fuck it, bro. That's when shit was going down, with all that shit. So, fuck it. Teacher just passed out all the papers. Boom, boom, boom. She was like, okay, write your names on it, and when you're done, bring it back up to my desk. So I'm bad. I write my name on it, take it up to her desk. I ain't do no work. I ain't do shit. I just take it to her desk. She was like, oh, you didn't fill in no questions. I was like, oh, yeah, I know. I'm good. I ain't trying to do this. She was like, so you're just gonna take a 0? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a 0 on the final. Fuck it. But I'm about to go though. No, you can't leave until everybody's done with their final. What? Fuck that. I bang up. She's like, I'm gonna call security. She told me I'm gonna call security. Boy, if that door ain't swing open fast as hell, I ran down the hallway. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. All I see is security guard behind to my hey. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm going on there. I hit the door. Ran out to my car like, fuck that. How they gonna stop me, G? They can't arrest me, bro. What the hell? I'm gone. I see my little brother, Dane, getting done with his final from PE. He wasn't even done. They was just walking out there. And it was killed off. You know, killed off was cool. Dane already passed because he ran, PE, you had to do that mile. You had to run that mile. He already passed. Killed off was like, well, how the fuck are you already out? He knew what I was on. Like, yeah, I'm out of here, G. I'm good on this year. Motherfucker already failed, bro. Fuck it. Shit funny as hell.
Yo, ass to be no school, goddamn.
Bro, I used to be bad as fuck in high school for no reason, bro. Could have been cold as hell sports. I think that's a lot of motherfuckers got in Rockford, though. We had a lot of talent here, bro. A lot of talent, just had distractions in our way that we couldn't overcome.
Dedication, bro.
I had dedication. I had dedication to the wrong things.
Exactly.
You feel me? I was dedicating my time and shit to the wrong fucking thing.
A lot of niggas would have been dedicated to what the fuck they need to be dedicated to. It'd be a lot. We'd have a lot of motherfuckers.
And I think it comes down to like other motherfuckers in the community. Cause look, I ain't gonna lie. Like growing up, my bad, bro. Growing up, I looked up to Joe more than anybody else. You feel me? As a coach, I looked up to Joe way more. And so I think if I would have went to Auburn, I would have been way better in school. I would have been way better at hoop. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been with Joe. Joe would have been sitting there. I would have been in line. I would have been kept in school. At Guilford, shit, I just wasn't nobody there to, you know what I'm saying, put words of wisdom in your head and keep you into doing shit. And you know what I'm saying? We had coaches at Guilford that didn't give a fuck about us, bro. Think about Gil and all. They didn't give a fuck about nobody, bro. That shit was all, you know.
Nobody was there to tell Nick to keep his head on.
We know what you was doing in high school, Albert.
So nobody was in
This man was going to drag race.
Shit, we should have went way farther than we should have went way farther than we did.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But y'all had the right person behind.
It's Eddie Boland's fault, bro.
He says Eddie Boland. Put him out there.
Eddie
Eddie
Boland,
Boland.
if you listening to this, bro, you my nigga. We done talked about this, but you bogus as hell for trying to dunk.
Oh,
From the free throw line off 2 feet, man. Nah, yeah, 2 feet.
He did 2 feet from the free throw.
Tried to in the
Eddie, what
layup
you
line.
doing?
Tore his ACL and shit our senior year.
You said in the layup line, he wasn't even in the game.
Nah, we was like
remember that.
16-0, 17-0, bro.
shit.
We was playing Hananiga at home.
I remember that shit, man.
Bro, but your team was still cold. Y'all couldn't beat them.
No, because Eddie was the only
Albert,
big
I
man
was
we
there,
had.
I was watching.
Eddie was the only big man we
Dude.
had that was decent, that could actually do something.
Yeah.
Arias and all of everybody else was taking up space.
Oh my God, bro.
You
I
feel me?
remember.
Like they could hoop, don't get me wrong, but at that age they wasn't as good as they was when they got older.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And by that time, like Coach I had already wrote them niggas off.
Mm-hmm.
Like not wrote them off so to say, but like he just didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he never saw what they could do because they were like late bloomers. You feel me? They was always big.
Right.
So I think that's what fucked us up too. Because we had like Xavier Shields, Arias, like this what I tell niggas all the time. They lucky them 2 twins left. We had the twins at Auburn.
Who?
Them
Oh,
2
yeah.
Bosnian
Bosnian.
twins that went to
Harlem was it?
one-
Dario and Barrio.
Dario
some
and
shit
Barrio,
like
bro.
that.
Harlem?
Where they go?
Yeah.
huh?
Harlem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Harlem. I think the big one ended up being like
How did
6'8"
y'all have
something.
them,
No, he was
bro?
bigger than
Yeah, they
Eddie.
went to
He
Harlem.
He had ended up being like 6'8", 6'9".
Why they leave?
How did
Because they
leave?
wasn't getting no tick. They couldn't fit into the style that we was trying to do. Like
You know,
we was
Harlem
running
running
fast, bro.
guns.
We fast and
They-
we play
right,
deep.
right.
They
And like
can't
Coach
handle
I
that.
never, because the one brother was like a 6'5", 6'6" guard,
Yeah, he was
and
cold.
Coach I never had that before. He kept trying to throw him in the post, so then he wouldn't like want
He
to
was
practice and
cold.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But Coach I never had none because in the Nick 10, bro, 6'5", 6'6", you a center,
You a
you
center.
dominating.
True.
Think about it. That shit's
On life.
crazy.
On
6'5",
life.
6'6", you dominating in our conference.
You go to another conference, you a guard. You
You a guard.
You a shooting guard,
You a
small
guard.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near point.
Point sometimes, yeah. That shit wild, bro.
You
Show
6'4",
the
you a
different
point.
type of play style though. Cause Rockford, man, we think you go play a Chicago team, like damn, hold on, I remember AAU all the time. Thinking we the best ever.
That's how motherfuckers got good though.
Yeah, got right.
Going out of town on hooping.
And you gotta know, and you gotta, if you gonna take that shit serious for our sports, like you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta go to camps. You gotta go to on college visits. You gotta make phone calls. You gotta put yourself out there and meet people. Cause what you gonna do is you gonna go into it blind. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna fuck around and send your kid to a JUCO, which is cool, but you might not send them to the right JUCO. And you send them to the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can send your son to a JUCO like Highland, where they go up there and they let you do anything you want. You know, smoke, drink, all that drink.
Like
and that nigga D1. You know what I'm saying? And they D1 and they gonna go somewhere, but that's the right JUCO to go to. Versus what's another one in that bitch? Like Black Hawk or Sauk Valley.
Right.
Where it's the same shit. Like, but the niggas don't go to Sauk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a simple thing. Like, you think, oh, it's a full ride scholarship and shit like that. That was what I did. Shit, my shit was crooked. We was ranked like 7th in the nation for D2 JUCOs and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But your sock was like that too, though. But we was
We're decent.
Yeah, we was decent.
And then it's just like, it's that point, bro. It's just that point. Like,
shit.
I just feel like I just feel like there's not a lot of coaches out here that really believe in the kids.
Yeah, it is.
It's
and
not
that's
a lot.
one thing that was like at Guilford, like football. Bro, there was so much talent there, but motherfuckers felt like, you know, Coach Gill ass ain't played the right motherfuckers. He ain't put the right motherfuckers in. It was just more so if you rode his dick, then you gonna play. The talent-wise at Guilford, though, bro, Guilford could have went state fucking 6-7 years in a row, bro, if he played the right motherfuckers, bro. Like, they had talent. But he just, you know, you gotta be dick right at him and all up his ass and bowing down to them. That's the type of coaches that don't care about the kids. They just care about their feelings. All in their feelings for no reason. Like, man, if you see something in a kid, bro, expose that shit. Let me do this, do that. That's them coaches that kids need. That's the ones that's gonna make a motherfucker keep wanting to do that shit. I felt like I got pushed away from that shit. Being in high school at Guilford, I got pushed away from that. Having a good coach will have you, like, feel me? Shit, I'm about to do I'm about to dedicate everything to this shit because my coach dope as hell.
Yeah. Coaches do play a role in that shit.
Big role, bro. Coaches play a big role in your life, period.
Yep.
I swear.
Yeah.
People don't understand that shit. A coach played one of the biggest parts in a kid's life, bro. Without that shit, bro, especially if you trying to become an athlete, that shit teach you to be a man, too. They don't play no game. I want the coach I want my kid to play for is the one in his ass. I don't give a fuck you screaming, yelling, telling him shut the fuck up, all that. I don't care about none of that. I want that.
Yeah.
Put that in his head. I think a lot of coaches nowadays scared of that shit. Scared to yell and cuss at a kid because they feel like, oh shit, what are they parents?
Because some parents can't handle that.
Yeah, you better get out your life.
Some parents get on bullshit.
Man, I want to ask for my son. Fuck,
See,
he better start.
He one of them.
He's that starting point guard.
Albert gonna be the one that get kicked out the gym every game.
If he play like you, he not starting.
Yeah.
That boy gonna be the towel boy.
Best shooter in this room.
You know you capping out.
Boy,
Best hooper in this room.
You definitely capping out. We're gonna have to do these jokes. Won't be ones in this bitch.
Oh, my mama.
on my life. And we gonna record that shit.
Record
Right.
this.
So
Hey,
the
y'all.
people can see.
Y'all know it's coming
So the
soon.
people can see.
Live
One-on-ones.
podcast for them.
So the people can
One-on-ones.
see.
Coming soon.
Albert gonna be have the most L's that day.
Hey, man. We got some stuff coming soon, too, man. Some little events. Y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned for events we got coming.
Shit about to be cracking. Fun.
Yes.
For the adults, you know, feel like y'all some kids again. This shit gonna be cracking.
Hey, speaking before, I forgot to tell niggas, bro. The college shit, when I was in college, this party, bro, I never told this story that many times, you feel me? Because it's kind of crazy. It kind of embarrassing, too, though, because I feel bad.
It's kind of embarrassing. Clear your throat,
Like,
boy.
Shut the boy. You don't have that problem because your shit can't get. You ain't got that problem because your shit can't. You know what I'm talking
Your
about?
throat.
This shit don't happen. You feel me? I got regular. My shit regular. Yours just got
Well,
extra.
your shit not regular.
Your shit got extra
irregular,
motherfucking
goddamn.
pockets in your
Your
shit.
shit big, boy.
He said you don't have that problem.
Your big throat ass. That big got a burp or something. Go ahead with your story.
Me and my nigga Ibu, we was in college, man. We go to the gas station that's right up the street from the dorm, and everybody go there, right? So, we used to hit that motherfucker all the time. Food, bottles, all types of shit. It's a McDonald's connected to this bitch. This nigga Ibu, he go start macking on a girl and shit. We getting ready to go out. He started talking to her. She told about this hotel party she having. So we like, all right, bet. We go back to the crib. We start drinking. You know what I'm saying? We get dressed. We go to this party at Bradley. And like, you ever had a feeling like you was just gonna have a good ass night?
Hell yeah.
Like, I feel euphoric in the motherfucker this night. Like, I was on cloud 9, nigga. Like, I was floating. I was good. I knew something good was finna happen. So we go to the first party. The first party is hella techno shit in that bitch. I'm talking about you. As soon as you pull up, you hit the motherfucking. You hit that shit.
That's album music.
We walking up. Look, we stepping up on the porch. We step up on the porch. You can feel the vibration from the techno music. We like, oh, it's busting in that bitch. So we walk up in there. It's hella bitches up in there, bro. And this shit cracking. And we up in there and we find a drink. So we start kicking it. Mind you, we don't know nobody in there.
Right.
Like, this is how it is at the big school. So we just walking around. And then this nigga Ibu, like he always did, got on these couple of chicks. We start dancing and shit. And we leave. We go to the next party. Next party was the same shit. I'm like, nah, man, I'm trying to find the black girls. He like, hell yeah, let's go. So shit, we walk like down the street around the corner. For real though. We walk around the corner. Like, we hit the corner. Now, by this time, I'm wet. Because the house that we was in, they had Everclear and Gatorade and like a big ass Gatorade thing.
That's that college
They
shit.
had an
That's that college shit, bro.
So I'm wet, bro. I'm wet as hell. I hit the corner, bro, and I see
Damn, Bigfoot ass boy.
I ain't hit that.
Somebody did.
He gonna blame it on me. Yeah, my nigga.
So shit, I hit the corner, right? I hit the corner, bro. I hear. And I got that. That's all I heard, and like I heard the little melody.
Man started going to the beat.
Hell yeah! So we start cutting up, and we walking that bitch. We start going crazy, bro. Like, nigga, there's hoes everywhere. This button, like niggas getting juked and all type of shit. I'm sweaty as hell. And then, so like we get the fucking around and shit. Bitch was juking me, and my nigga had like leaned all the way back like the old days. She going crazy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And like she had, it's some shit I never had before. The bitch grabbed like my back of my legs like this by the pants, and she was walking me forward, throwing that motherfucker. And then he was like walking me too. And my motherfucking bro, like, she was going fast, and my shirt was sliding up and shit. So when I flipped up, like, nigga, I don't know, somehow I just took out my shirt. I took my shirt off, threw that motherfucker.
Like a helicopter.
So right, I'm like, bro,
belly you ran.
for real. So shit, we in the motherfucking party, and now we you know what I'm saying? We go get some more drinks and shit. They had Henny and like more of that in there, so I'm taking shots of Henny. And we go back to the dance floor and we just start chilling and shit. And I'm like, man, this shit starts spinning. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like, Ibu, I'm slurring my man. Well, we gotta go, bro. Like, so he like, bro. So this nigga took me outside, sat me down, like smacked me and shit a couple times. Like he African, he do shit a little different. So the nigga gave me shit a little different. He did. But
Wake up,
like,
take this,
bro. He like
this right here.
6'8", 270. You know what I'm saying? So he just like, come on, put me down, smack me and shit, give me some water and shit. I'm cool. I get up and we start smoking the black. Guess who walk out on the patio? Oh, girl from McDonald's.
Oh man.
Nah, it's like 4 a.m, bro. I'm wet. Like I'm every hit of this black. Every hit of this black can feel like my head doing this. Woof, woof. I'm talking about woof. I damn near was seeing the front yard. I know I was standing in that bitch doing this right here.
She probably was like,
What is wrong with
what is
him?
wrong with him?
I know I was spinning eyes wide as hell, like, what's up?
Girl,
So-
come on.
Shit. So like, he would get up with him, right?
I
He
was
get up
gonna
with him.
talk to him.
And he like, and then so he could, so like he she come over and shit. She like, are you okay? Like, should I get you some water or something, whatever? And then I was like, no, I'm good. She's like, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Then Ebro, this nigga instantly, bro, he smacked the black. Boom. Snatched me off the he dragged me down the motherfucking he dragged me off the porch, off the like the porch. Down like this. 'Cause this was like a tall porch. You know what I'm saying? Where it got like stairs going down into the backyard. So he dragged me down, bro. Like, and my heels smacking the motherfucking steps. All the way down. And he stand me up and he pushed me into the bushes. He like, oh, now. He was like, "You not fucking me up." He like, "You not fucking this up for me."
Go
He's
get
like, "You
D.
throw up."
Ryan.
He was like, "You stay." He's like, "You stay right here." He's like, "You stay right here and you throw up." He's like, "You stay right here and you throw
fucking
up."
this
No,
up
for
for
real,
me.
that's how he talk though.
You're not fucking this up for me.
He like, "You ain't fucking this
Tonight,
up for me."
I
Yeah.
get pussy.
Bro,
Mandingo come out
Now,
tonight.
mind
I give her
I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna pause. Look though. I'm gonna pause the story. I'm gonna pause the story right here because it's a good
Bladder
backstory.
infection tonight.
Because I almost forgot, and until y'all started going on the African shit, I forgot. Like, it's a good backstory. So this girl, this white girl that works at the McDonald's, he been trying to fuck her for the longest, right? She got a boyfriend, and she a white girl, like 5'5", small petite little thing. She was cute and pretty though. He's 6'8", big as hell. So,
Bitch, you get
So,
what you want tonight.
so this is a true story. Oh my god,
Bladder infection
this is a true
tonight.
story. She came over our crib one time before this, and they was finna fuck, and she told him that his dick was too big. You know what I'm saying? So they was just friends from then on, but he was on her bumper. So okay, then boom. Now we rewind back. Okay, now I'm back in the bushes. This nigga, you not fucking this up for me. Woo woo woo. He like, you gonna stand right here? You gonna throw everything up? Be right back. Or go get some water and shit.
Throw everything up.
Yeah, so he come back. He come back. He was like, kill this right now. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, you tweaking. Take me back to the crib, boy. I'm fucked up. Donnell, smack my shit. Boop. I'm like, oh. I'm like, hey, boy, you want some bullshit? I start balling my fists up and shit, right? He instantly pushed me farther back in the bushes. So now I'm like laying in this big ass bush. This shit pricking me all in my head, right? So then he snatched me out. He's like, nigga, you gonna throw up or we finna fight type shit, right? So I'm like, fuck. So then this nigga, like, he made me kill a whole bottle of water and I started throwing up, bro. I started throwing up. I'm going crazy. Now I'm throwing up and old girl come back outside. So he run upstairs and started talking to her and I'm still throwing up. Still throwing up. Still throwing up. The motherfucker come down there. She like, are you all right? Woo woo. Light up a blunt.
Flame up.
So we chilling now. I done threw up. We finna smoke. I'm like, all right, and get my shit together. Now this is probably all this that happened in like 30 minutes, bro. Y'all stupid.
Hey, that man got smoke in his eye. Started rubbing it. Go ahead with your story.
Your eye was burning like a motherfucker.
Fuck out that motherfucker eye.
And that shit be the worst though, nigga. That shit be hurt like a motherfucker. You ever did that shit playing 2K?
Alright, go ahead, G.
Oh god.
So all of this shit that happened with like 30 minutes of us going out outside, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing up and he come back in and touch a girl. We smoke shit. So we go back in the party, make me a drink. Now it's like 5. It's like, it had to be like 5:30 by this point. You know what I'm saying? And we just kicking it or whatever. And I'm cool, like I'm fucked up. And then I just get tired, bro. Like boom. And I sit on the couch and I fall asleep. I'm gonna sleep on the couch.
Out of there.
Ibu, big ass finger poking me in my chest. Come on, let's go. I'm like, all right, so we get in the car. And I'm like, bro, I'm fucked up. I need to go to bed type shit. Like I'm on that. He like, hell no, nigga. He light a blunt and give it to me. I'm like, what you on? He like, we finna go to that bitch hotel party. I'm like, bro, it's like 6 in the morning. He said, nigga, I know I'm grown though. He's like, you only 18. I'm 26. Like, woo, all this other shit started going on me. I'm like, all right, fuck. Cool. I'm hitting this blunt. And I'm in and out of consciousness. Like, I don't remember the ride there. I only remember smoking because he handed it to me. But the nigga said we was smoking the whole time, but I don't remember nothing. So we get up and I'm stumbling. I'm thinking I'm finna get in. My whole mindset though, getting out the car, I'm thinking I'm finna just go in here and lay down while he smashed. So I'm up there. Ooh, everywhere. Up there, just nasty, sloppy drunk.
Nasty, sloppy drunk.
He swooped in his head.
That's the shit you need to go home.
Motherfucker knock on the
He
door.
said nasty, sloppy drunk.
Her and her friend open the door. Panties, no bras, titties out. Boom.
You ain't sloppy no more, huh?
I would. I'm like,
How you doing?
and then I didn't read this. Just listen. I ain't register everything, so I'm looking. I'm like, damn, she. Ooh. And I'm thinking to myself, but I'm fucked up though. I'm like, I can't do shit with it. Ooh. All of this shit. So I go in there, and I sit down. Boom. And it's just hella music playing. It's kind of dark. They had one of those, like, it wasn't a strobe light, but it was like a rainbow light that had the dots going in a little
The
hotel.
glow, like the glow light.
They had one of them, so it was dark. I'm like, oh shit. All right, so I sit down. I'm like, oh. And I sit down on the couch. I sit down on the couch and I put my head back. I'm like, ah. And I feel this motherfucking hand come across my chest. Oof. I look down and it's a girl, and I look over and this bitch is coming at me, butt ass naked, boy. And I'm like, whoa, my eyes closed. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
I can't see
Then
it.
I look at Ibu on the bed getting his shit sucked, boy. Boop, boop, boop. I'm like, whoa. So then I kind of snap up a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? Table right here. Put this on everything I love. It was a big ass pile of coke. Some pills. It was some pills. And then it was some other like brown. I don't know. It probably was here. It was something like probably like Somali or something broke down and shit. They was in there geeking. And I don't know, bro. I probably would have caught something. But I had whiskey dick. I couldn't do shit.
Motherfucker had that Henny.
Motherfucker was sucking on my motherfucker. Soft as hell. I'm looking at her like.
On that one.
And the thing, one thing though, I swear this happened, bro. This was like, this why, because it was weird though. Like the shit, never, you know what I'm saying? And like,
I'm wet.
and to be honest, the only reason that I even remember old girl was sucking my shit when it was soft is because I had fell asleep and I slobbed on that bitch. I was like, bro, I'm in the chair. I'm in the chair, bro. Yeah, I'm in the chair like this. I'm in the chair like this.
Man, that big dinosaur baby.
I'm in the chair like this. On my neck, and I specifically remember this because the whole night I've been trying to sleep, bro. I was like this the whole time. My neck was hurting, so I was sleeping like that. I was sleeping with my head forward.
Drooling on his stomach, it's dripping down on her.
I don't know. They was off of that shit, bro. That was the craziest night of my life, bro.
Hey, bro,
Drooling
speaking of
on
that
bitch.
lip dick, bro, you ever try to steal put it in the bitch with his lip? That bitch, he's gonna get hard.
gonna get hard.
He's gonna get hard.
Let's go get there.
You still try to stuff that motherfucker in there like he's gonna get there.
That's
That motherfucker
when
don't get there.
You be drunk as hell.
Yeah,
man.
that shit, you gotta just keep on
That
going.
nigga said he drooled on there.
That nigga Ebu had, boy, I got so many stories of that nigga, boy.
Ebu got it,
He a
though. He
motherfucking
got
god.
the
He a god. He a god. He had met this one chick. We had a class. She was probably had to be in her 30s. She had a wife and 3 kids. He was on her ass. She was not fucking with him. Wasn't giving him no play. One day I seen him walking back to the dorm from school. And she was thick ass light skinned lady. She was fine as hell. And he had pulled her and went to the crib. So I seen that. He said he ain't do shit. I believe him, blah, blah, blah. So like some time go by, a couple weeks go by. Like, bro, I'm sitting in my living room playing the game. I wake up one day, I just go in my living room, start playing the game because I had a bigger TV than he did in the game, so we kept it in the living room. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And then I had shit in my room. So I'm playing the game. I hear him in there cracking something. I'm like, what the fuck? So I grab my TV and shit and game and go in my room because he's smacking her shit for like 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm not finna listen to this shit. Like, here, so I go in my shit. Long story short, they end up fucking around. It's around Christmas time. Her husband had caught on to him.
Oh, shit.
Right? So they had to start doing it to where, like in Peoria, anybody who ever been to Peoria knows where the casino is at on the river. And the ICC is right by there. So what they used to do was she'd go park her car at the casino and he'll pick her up. Well, they started doing that so much he caught on to that. And one day, I'm chilling at the crib. They said they was finna go to the club. Every time they said they was finna go to the club, Ibu would leave me like some liquor or something. You know what I'm saying? Because he was cool like that. So I'm chilling. I'm playing the game. I hear a banging on the door like a motherfucking ecstatic banging. A boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck? I hop up, run to the door. It's her. She like, oh my God, help me. Ibu's bleeding. Ooh. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking he come around the corner like, down there. That nigga got me, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That nigga got me. I'm gonna kill that nigga, man. I'm like, what the fuck? His shit was leaking all of this, bro. I guess her husband followed her to the casino, waited for them to meet up, And when Ibu had his back turned, like leaning into the car, she had her the car door. He was like opening the car for her. He waited for him to open the door, went and pushed him, and his head hit the corner of the door right here, and fucked this shit up, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy as hell.
In my life.
That's why you can't be fucking around with these women.
Yeah, you can't. These bitches will set you up, do some crazy shit.
Definitely will, boy.
Mm-hmm. Some crazy times, bro.
That nigga said he drooled on that bitch.
He drooled on
that.
her.
That shit was funny, bro. Drooled on her ass.
Darnell out here drooling on bitches.
Like, it done been to parties where, like, every room was a different party. Like, from everything, bro. Like, gay niggas in one room, gay girls in one room. Like, all that shit.
That's the most
Big ass men, big ass parties.
That's some Hollywood.
They be everywhere, though. Frat parties be having them little secret rooms. Niggas be snuck off in.
Or them frat houses?
Yeah,
Boy, look,
yeah.
you know I know about frat houses being in Columbus, Ohio State University. Them frat houses down there be fucking cracking.
That's how Purdue shit used to be, too.
Cracking. Like, man, that shit be like, bro.
Purdue
It
shit
be
definitely used to crack.
hundreds of people inside the frat house for a party, bro. And some frat houses will only let you get in, though, if you know them, though. Like, Ohio State, bro, there's this one big ass one on top of the hill. I think you was with me, DJ, when we was walking down there.
Yeah.
When the motherfucking Crips walked up on us and got on our ass real quick, told us follow them to this little party, this and that. Like, hell no. They was trying to get our ass.
We good.
But there was a big ass fucking frat house, bro. It was gated, big as hell on top of a hill. Only one. Like, bro, this motherfucker look like a mansion. And it's a big ass frat house. You can only get in if you know somebody in that motherfucker. And it's packed in that bitch, though. Getting it cracking, bro. Them frat houses be crazy.
Hell yeah, they be having that bitch cracking.
Like,
God.
yeah, man. Came back with y'all real quick, man.
Just had to do a little quick, you know what I'm saying, off the top episode for y'all, because we can, you know what I'm saying. We're going to bring a lot more content. We got a studio. 2 of them, actually.
Today was just a little freestyle, you know.
Lot
Doing
content
it just
coming.
to do it.
Events coming.
Oh, yeah, definitely events coming soon.
Follow the Facebook page, These Jokes Podcast. Updated on what we doing in the community.
And we also got all them links added to the
podcast.
status. Yeah, to the status.
You did.
So we got the links for every page, so y'all ain't even got no excuse not to be subscribing.
And
to
we
none
got
of that
some shit too, that toothbrush, toothpaste. Make sure y'all get some of that.
Yeah, we
man.
still need
Hell
that toothbrush
yeah.
and toothpaste.
Both of y'all
And
need
we
that
need
shit.
the
Well, I'm gonna
clothes.
make shit too.
Both of y'all need them automatic toothbrushes.
Boy, your ass
With the
your
big
head,
batteries.
boy.
Y'all need the ones with the big batteries,
Yeah.
straight tongues and
What
shit.
you need for you? Boy, your ass need a whole hairbrush for your big mouth ass.
He said a
You
hair
probably
brush.
clean your tongue with cinder block chips. Rough mouth ass.
Boy, what you do with your tongue, goddammit? Hey, man. You was a rotten motherfucker.
Hey,
You know that,
episode
right?
18, man. Back to back.
We gonna touch, hey, next episode, we gonna touch bases on how we got our girls and how we, you know what I'm saying, came about to being in love with our women, bro.
Stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned. These jokes.
Big Dick Willie.